Have you started?
Yeah.
Your nostril hair's getting longer.
What do you want?
I'm gonna use your milk.
Yeah, go on then.
No, you're not allowed.
You opened the door to ask me about using my milk.
You can't use the milk.
Just use
milk.
Just use the milk, bro. I can't believe you opened the door to ask me about milk. Of all things, like it was life changing. It was dangerous. Yo, can I use your milk?
Wait, boss man, beg you let me use your milk.
What was that? Hello and welcome to another episode of Respect the Mic podcast. Was that epic?
That was epic. It kind of sounded like you were introing a trailer there. Like I was watching a trailer, and then it kind of went off into like radio DJ. Like
that's it.
That was cool though. That was cool. But this is the podcast where we talk about Asian things that matter to Asian people. As always, I'm your host Michael Lamb,
and I'm your boy Michael Trung. What you saying? Thank you for tuning in again. We are back.
For yet another episode, episode 18 now.
Yeah. Well, we were supposed to have one last week, but what happened, is basically the way my teeth is set up is that I had an infection on a Monday, so I had to take my tooth out that morning Monday and for the rest of the week.
And then on a Tuesday,
I just couldn't talk.
Wednesday through to Sunday.
Just couldn't talk.
I
couldn't talk.
You were knocked out. You were
mm.
basically can't talk, can't do anything.
Well, I was capable of living. I was alive.
Clearly, you're here.
I was alive. But what happened was my face, this side of my face, if you guys are watching on YouTube, was like ballooned. It was like 2-3 times the size.
Sounds painful.
And this is after like the dentist had sliced open my mouth, ripped out my wisdom tooth, which was sideways.
Sliced open your mouth?
Yeah. Because my tooth wasn't normal upright. It grew sideways.
That's gross, man.
Yeah, mate. It grew sideways. It was infected. Pulled it out, slit me open, and yeah, mate.
Touch wood, I never get a tooth infection. But that's not even your first tooth infection.
No, that's my second.
Crazy, man. How'd you get that?
I don't know, because I brush my teeth like
too much,
2-3 times a day. It's just,
too many sweets, man.
Yeah, I guess it is. But you know what they say, man. The sweets keep man sweet.
But
you get me.
But you brush it 3 times a day.
Yeah. Sometimes, man. Sometimes, like
maybe you're brushing it too much.
2 times for sure, but 3 times sometimes. Yeah.
Do you know what I like? After I have a nap and I wake up,
and you brush your teeth.
I just like to brush my teeth.
Yeah, because your mouth feels a bit rank.
It feels dirty. You just want to give it that mintiness.
See them times that's when I'll have a third wash.
Yeah. I feel it. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, sometimes I do. Yeah, I'm like 2-3 times as well. Sometimes.
There you go.
Uni, boy,
but
a lot of 3-time brushes.
Mate, I mean, uni just kind of melded into one timeline of days. Like it was just one long week. The entire 3 years was one long week. But
it's Monday 2011. What's the day now? It's Friday 2014.
Shit, how long we been here?
How the fuck did that happen?
But yeah, I mean, last week couldn't film. So yeah, apologies for you guys who tuning in every week. But we're back to Lamb's fine.
We're back on the grind.
Yeah, we're here.
We're back on the grind. It was quite nice not doing an episode. I just kind of chilled out and just watched Netflix.
Fucking hell, Lamb. Couldn't do anything, could you?
Watch TV.
Could have done some pre-work, prep for the next week.
Literally, Football Manager in Netflix was all I did.
This is
your. That was nice to have it off.
This is your host, Michael Lamb. This is your host, Michael Lamb, guys.
Full of ambition.
Yeah, plenty of ambition. He's just sitting there Netflixing, chilling. But yeah, we're all back to 100%.
We're back, and it feels good to be back now.
So
feel rested.
Remember,
back on the grind.
I like to let me just quickly roll through the standards, the fire exit type things. Yeah. If you are listening right now on your phone, make sure you screenshot. Make sure you put it on your Instagram, retweet it, whatever it is. Share the love, put a GIF on, or a GIF, however you say it.
That's it. Get creative.
And we'll repost it. We'll at you. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment, subscribe, all that palaver, and yeah, make sure you tell somebody about it today. Tell somebody, man, because
share the love.
Yeah, we have so many people growing with us.
Yeah.
But I feel like we need to share it a bit more.
That's it. When someone asks you, what did you get up to today? Or how are you this morning? Just be like, do you know what? I listened to this podcast this morning
A
on
really
the way
good
to work.
podcast. Respect the mic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That done know. There's the podcast where two Asian guys talk about Asian things that people care about. Yeah. Okay.
That's the tagline. That's how we want you to sell it.
Let's fucking get into this mother bitch. So, we've had loads of beautiful conversations over these 18 weeks now, I guess.
18
yes,
weeks, man. 18 weeks.
But today, I really wanted to go in and I wanted to, with a magnifying glass, a microscope, maybe even a telescope. I want to see whether these things that our Asian parents have been telling us whilst we're growing up are legit or I they fake? Are they lies to control man through the fear? I feel
they take advantage of our naivety
yeah.
and our trust in our parents.
That's what I feel, because fear is the biggest motivator. Yeah, to make somebody do something, you just gotta make them scared. Yeah. If they're scared for something, they'll be more likely to do something.
Exactly.
Now, so I feel like my parents have coerced me into doing certain things by lying to man, where the circumstances, is that if I don't do said thing, very, very bad circumstances will come about my life.
That's it.
Like ghosts haunting man, or like covered in spots. I don't know, man. The law is long.
Or if there's something that you really wanted or you thought was really good, for some strange apparent reason, it's actually not ideal for you. It's probably the worst thing that can ever happen to you, and you better not even think about it ever again.
Or you still could have like runoff effects.
And they twist it so they're saying it's for your benefit.
But it is though, Lamb. It is. It's totally for your benefit.
Yeah, it totally is. Yeah. Totally is. Inverted commas.
Okay, so this kind of came about because I haven't really been eating rice a lot lately, and I was making congee today, right? Because my girl's a bit ill, and it just got me really thinking about every time I used to eat rice around my mum's, obviously because I lived there. That was the
obviously
that was the the daily meal. It was rice.
Of course, it's always rice.
5 to 6 times a week.
It's always rice, and if you're lucky, you'll get some noodles.
Okay,
if you're really lucky, you'll get some McDonald's.
Exactly,
but rice,
and I don't know if this has ever happened to you yet. So confirm this for me, Lamb. Have you heard of this before? But my mum would always say to me, make sure you finish your rice, every last grain, or you're gonna get spots for every grain that's left over in your rice bowl.
And did you believe it?
But yeah, of course, 100%. I was fucking using the chopstick. When you're like scraping it around the bowl, like outlining the bowl, so you're collecting it all into one little scoopable.
Used to do it. It was a technique.
Yeah.
But sometimes the rice would stick to the bowl, so it was kind of difficult.
See, I worked around this. I found a new way. I put soup in my bowl and I just drink.
Swelled it. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So there's a tip for you lot out there. But
sometimes I got super lazy. And I would just get the bowl and I would just.
See, I would try and do that.
I would just lick around, but your mum would get mad.
She'd get mad about that as well.
Mad.
Okay, so first of all, did you ever hear that one about the rice and the spots?
I always heard that. I was like, you're gonna be spotty if you don't finish your rice.
Now, when she started saying this, right? This was around the time that man was going through pubescence. So,
okay.
So you'd have acne.
Oh, she told you at the perfect time.
She told me at the perfect motherfucking
She
time.
waited to launch that myth on you. She was like,
it was fucking tactical.
He's coming up to puberty. Boy, this is going to be a good one.
Fucking hell. So yeah, them times man was like covered in spots and I was trying to finish, every single, every little rice grain that was in my bowl. So that was fucking BS. These days, man don't even give a shit.
You was like,
and I'm not getting spots.
But at the time, you were like, it's true.
Yeah,
I didn't do it, and I have spots.
2 + 2 = 4, motherfucker. Exactly. That's how it was. So that's how I thought it was.
It made so much sense to you.
Yeah. Look, bro, I didn't finish my rice last night, and now I have like 20 spots on my forehead. What the fuck is going on? This shit is true.
Imagine you rolled into school and you just said that to your mandem.
And they would be like, see, if I ever even stopped to think about it like that, I would have been like, yo, my white friends don't even eat rice.
Yeah. How are they getting spots?
Yeah, is it like every breadcrumb from their sandwich, fam?
Is it every spaghetti?
Because they're a lot harder to fucking miss.
Is it every bit of mince from their lasagna?
Oh,
crazy.
Fuck. Yeah, so, that was, a massive piss take.
That was a massive myth.
But what was brilliant about that is obviously, it was a great tactic for my mum to get me to eat. I was obviously a skinny lad, and it worked out.
They're not doing it. So you're confused again. They're not doing it so you can eat properly.
No.
They're just doing it because they don't want to deal with the rice in the bowl when they're washing up.
Yeah, because even then, it clogs up the sink,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Because they got the little grills on the sink hole.
And they got, if it's all clean, then it's easier to wash.
Oh,
fucking mind blown again.
Fuck yeah, hell.
That's actually how I found out as well, because when I was a kid, I kind of believed it. I was just like, it doesn't make sense, but it's my mum. I trust her. Why would she lie to me? I got to finish all my rice. And then one day I told my friend who was a bit older, and he was just like, bro, man, you're being lied to. She just don't want to she just don't want dirty dishes. And I was like, I knew it.
We got fucked.
I knew
over
it.
The lies.
Shattered.
So,
the glass shattered.
So yeah, then you were mentioning you were trying to lick up from the bowl the grains of rice, right?
Yeah.
And obviously my mum would be not okay with this. What did your mum tell you that would happen if you licked the bowl?
No, she just be like, are you a dog?
Oh my god. Oh my
Straight
god.
up.
My mum would just say, you're going to turn into a dog.
You're going to become a dog.
Hey, I swear. All right, no, I'm going to hold this theory back. I've got a theory, right? That our parents are using the same parenting book. Or they go to the same parenting classes, okay? Because there's similarities right now. Okay, but let me hold off on this theory.
Shit just gets passed down through the generations.
Let me hold back on these theories, because I'm starting to get worried now. Okay, so what else? What else did you hear from mum?
I'm trying to think.
Or dad.
Or dad, yeah. So there's this thing, like this illness that's common with Chinese people. It's called yeet hay. It's like hot air, right? It makes no sense if you say it in English, but you say it to an Asian guy and they know exactly what it is.
100%.
But it just kind of means when you're eating like greasy food, you eat too much of it, it's unhealthy and you'll get sick from it because you're not getting enough nutrition or whatever.
And it's so ambiguous.
Yeah.
But how I've defined it is, so yeet hay, which literally translates to hot air.
So random.
Which, no fucking clue how this works out. And the hot air, is usually gained from eating sugary, oily type foods. This could be, you could be sick.
Yeah.
And your mum would be like, yeet hay, man.
Yeah.
Eating too much yeet hay.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I think I feel sick. I got nosebleed. Yeet hay. It's like Taido yeet hay. You had too much hot air.
It's like no more crisps for you. No more sweets. No more candy.
No more hot
no
air.
No more anything.
I don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
But this one, I feel like I'm a little bit more
like there's some
a believer in this.
There's some logic to it that makes you think this isn't completely false to get me to stop eating unhealthy food.
Yeah.
There is actually some logic to it. If you eat too much unhealthy stuff, greasy stuff.
Chinese people out here living.
Exactly.
1.4 billion population.
So that's fine. But then my mum said that I'm having too much yeet hay when I was eating like fruit.
Huh?
Exactly. I'd be having lychee and I would have like 10 of them. And my mum would be like, don't eat too much of that. And I'd be like, why? She'd be like, yeet hay. I'm like, but it's fruit, mum. It's bare healthy. Why are you telling me
that was
this?
her quick fire response. Yeah, to just quick have something in the in the canister just to quickly spray you down.
Exactly. It's like a screensaver.
Yeah.
As soon as she's run out of ideas, bang.
Yay.
That's it.
Boom. Done. Explanation. What?
But to this day, I don't know if that's actually true, that it has a lot of yeet hay, or my mum just didn't want me to eat it all because I was finishing them quick. I was eating loads of them.
I think she was straight not wanting you to eat
all of it, right?
Yeah. Because obviously, lychees are fucking good for you, and we barely eat them.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Same thing with longan. Lohan fruit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Same thing.
My mum said that had yeet hay as well. I don't know if that's true. Guys, can you, like, if you're watching and you guys know, did your parents say the exact same thing?
Are you a doctor? And can you confirm?
Can you verify this?
Can you confirm? Or is there a medical terminology used to describe yeet hay?
Yeah.
Or hot air? whatever this is from gaining.
Exactly.
You get this illness from eating too
Exactly.
much fried or sugary foods.
Is this scientific fact?
I've
what we
always
wanna know.
believed it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I was walking through Hong Kong 2007, I was having a shit ton of ice cream and lemon tea.
Yeah.
That Vita one.
Yeah.
So I was having bears, and then all of a sudden, like week into Hong Kong, my nose just started bleeding, just like full on faucet in a shopping mall. Like I was just eating.
Where
and
was
then
this?
Just in Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong.
In
right.
a shopping mall, anywhere, and it was just.
Yeah, like,
and then,
like one of them animes.
Yeah. And then Vincent, who was with us, he was just like, "Yeah, hey, bro, you just have been having too many of them lemon teas and ice cream, bro." And he said, "Just drink some water, man. Drink some water."
Don't get it.
And sod's law, I just started drinking some more water. I was fine.
Yeah. So weird. So there is some. The fact that you stopped drinking it. So the fact that you were drinking it loads, you got a nosebleed,
Yeah.
and then you stopped, drank water, and then you just never had it again.
Yeah.
That would. I mean, the logic is there.
The logic
There
is
is like a slightly flawed logic. I mean, there's like 100 different other variables.
Yeah, it could be.
Could have been the temperature.
Yeah, it
Could have been
law of
going from.
attraction.
Could have been going from the humidity to the cold aircon.
Who knows?
But who knows?
But yeah, hey, just stop having the hey, the hot air.
But I feel like
You're
it's
the
just the
best.
default answer to anything. You know?
Too hot air. Too hot air. Tired hey.
You got a bellyache, too much hot air. You got a headache, too much hot air. Oh, your leg's broken, too much hot air.
Too much. What about drinking soup though? Like every time that we would have dinner, I would be forced into drinking soup as well.
Yeah.
So that I wouldn't have yeet hay as well.
Yeah.
Like my parents would be like, drink that. It's healthy for you.
It's healthy. Every soup is the most miraculous piece of thing ever.
It's gonna change your life.
Yeah.
You're gonna be healed.
You'll be stronger. You'll be smarter. You're gonna see better.
You're gonna be super Chinaman.
Yeah. You'll be a sportsman. You see that guy playing football there? Drink that soup. That'll be you.
And you can level up. But one of these steering away from food, but still in the lies.
The lies.
Because obviously this has tarnished my soul and my growing experience.
Broken our trust.
In our parents. When I was growing up, I've always been fond of animals. I've always asked my mum for a dog or for a cat growing up. And very, very young, they would always say no, it's dirty, da.
Yeah.
Can't have cats in the house, it's bad luck. And I was just like, what?
Yeah.
Can't have dogs in the house either. Their saliva's gonna be everywhere. There's some superstition involved. It's just like my mum just sort of, no pets is the base. Let me just chuck on a couple of ingredients of superstition and random shit.
Yeah,
this is the concoction of lies that I'm gonna feed to my son.
Like, what superstitions are there that I heard when I was younger? Let me just pluck some of these out,
That's it.
put them together.
Yep.
This is why you can't have pets.
Yep. And cook and mate, I broke down my mum like I just kept saying, "Can we have a pet? Can we have a pet?
Yeah,
Can we have
yeah.
a pet?" And then finally, one of my mates during the time when I was 16 was giving away a dog, and I was like, "Look, mum, this dog's fully trained. He's smart. All you got to do is walk him, and I'm gonna do that."
Yeah.
Finally, 16, got a dog.
You wore her down.
Yeah, and guess what? Life was still the same. No crazy superstition.
No earthquakes.
No,
tree falling on your house.
the house is fine.
None
everything's blessed.
of your family got seriously ill.
No,
Everything was blessed.
and he was a great pet. My dog, it was a border collie. He was lovely, man. He was really, really smart.
Yeah.
And he gave me a good 10 years of friendship, bro.
Yeah. So moral of the story is,
Parents be
when
lying.
when parents try to give you superstitions about getting pets, don't believe it.
Don't fucking believe
Yeah.
that shit.
You just gotta be strong
Be strong.
and just keep pestering them.
Don't believe.
Keep pestering
Don't
them.
believe the hype.
Yeah. Just wear them down.
And then obviously we couldn't get cats, but then later on down the line, my mum was like, "Oh yeah, you know what, cat? Yeah, we should get one."
Do you know what? I forgot about this one other superstition that cancels out everything else.
But then still no cats in the house, so they're not allowed in the house. They live outside.
Yeah.
They, we would feed them and whatnot, and they have their place to stay. They have like next to the dog. They would sleep with my dog.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
ended up having 2 cats. But my mum merely got them because our next door neighbor, I don't know what they were doing, but they, introduced a mice problem to the neighborhood. So we just had cats to deal with the mice problem.
Right.
So
it was functional.
yeah,
It was functional.
yeah. But then that just got me thinking. It was just like, what about all them lies man was fed about not having pets? What the fuck? So obviously, I wore my mum down, wore my dad down, got a cat, got a dog. It can be done. Asian people can have animals.
Yeah.
Because when you start getting older as well, because we started making friends who would have animals, and they were Asian, and we were just like, what the fuck? Like, what's different with you? Like me and you, same skin color.
Yeah.
Both Chinese.
Do we not have the same superstitions?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
This is not true.
You must not be whatever religion I am, which I don't know what I am.
Definitely your parents did not want pets and
That's it.
just wanted to make shit up.
That's it.
That is it.
That's fucking it. and fucking upset I am to this day. Well, I'm not that upset because I ended up.
Because you eventually won the battle.
Yeah, I won it. I got my pets and great years of friendship from them, man. I've learned a lot about animal rearing, how to treat dogs, and it was all important as well to my identity, man. Because I would always deep down inside I'll be like, motherfuckers, I don't eat dog. 'Cause I got a dog, my bitch. He's alive.
This is my pet.
Look at him. I'm
Come
Chinese.
on.
He's a dog. I don't eat the motherfucking dog. Fuck you.
Validating yourself. I love it. But so moving away, well, kind of staying on the topic of superstitions and stuff, but not to lie to us.
Yeah.
But kind of just other superstitions that were just really random, but you kind of just believed and just stuck with anyway.
Yeah.
Like things about when you're eating your rice, you can't have your chopsticks pointing up because it means like death or something.
Oh yeah. It's basically like you're offering the food to the ghosts.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do when we're like praying to the ancestors or something.
And it kind of looks like incest.
Incense.
Yeah.
Incense.
Not incest. Fucking hell, man! I got that way wrong. Incense.
No, I mean, it was pretty close. It was a couple letters off. But yeah, they put it does look like incense. So there's a whole lot of imagery.
Yeah.
And because it looks too similar to what we would do when we're praying, I guess.
And it was just a massive no. Like you just don't put your chopsticks in like this if you're eating.
I still do that. I'll
still follow that.
Yeah.
Same. I just won't do it just because it kind of just creeps me out now. Like I don't even know how true it is, but it's just been bred to me that don't do this.
Well, there were quite a few that get me thinking. So like that one, that ghosts hang around at trees at night. So don't pee on trees.
Okay, yeah.
Otherwise they'll follow you home.
Oh, I never had that one.
So that was like a 3-parter. It's like late at night.
Yeah.
Don't pee on a tree because you'll probably be peeing on a ghost and then they'll follow you home.
Oh yeah.
But secondly, that's where the ghosts are hanging around. They're hanging around the trees at night.
Right.
And all that still carries on to this day for me. And then third of all, obviously, he's gonna follow you home. So it's a 3-parter.
So forests must just freak you out at night.
They fucking shit me up. This is a
haunting crowd. They just ghosts everywhere.
They don't fucking shit me up.
So you're never going camping.
But the thing is, obviously, during camping and that, it's different because there's a lot of people around.
Yeah.
But if you're on your J's, then, I wouldn't be surprised if I run into, Tom, Dick or Harry who's been dead for 50, 100 years.
Yeah. Hopefully you get a Casper.
Yeah. Casper, the friendly ghost.
That's actually so funny.
Why is that funny?
Because I've never heard it.
Okay, so the reason why I think that this is still true is because there are a lot of similarities across different cultures and backgrounds.
Yeah.
Because Muslims also believe that that they hang around trees at night as well.
Okay, yeah.
And then that was like, whoa, that's too much of a coincidence.
Yeah. We're so far apart from our cultures, but this is still a similarity. Like
I'm just like, ooh, I don't know.
It's a bit too
close.
It's
like when you talk about ghosts at night, their ears perk up and then they'll hang around you more. That like my mum would say that. It's like she goes, oh yeah, my man mo choi in it. Like they don't whistle.
Don't whistle at night was another one.
Yeah, don't talk about them. And that similarity again carries across to Muslims.
Yeah,
like, they have a very, very similar kind of understanding. And then so that just got me thinking: is that true? Is it fucking true, bruv?
I whistle at night all the flipping time. All the time.
Nah, not around me. Yeah.
But it used to, when I was a kid, it used to freak me out because I used to whistle at night and then my mum would be like, stop, you're going to bring ghosts to our house. Stop it. And I was like, but I love to whistle. And I was like, I've been doing this for a while. I thought you turned your phone on silent.
It was me this time. Lam was waiting for that one. So,
but anyway, so I would whistle at night and then my mum would be like, don't do that, you're going to bring ghosts. And then I go to sleep and I'll be like, oh shit, I'm bringing ghosts to my house, man. What's going to happen? Damn, I'm going to be haunted. But then I woke up the next day and I was like, that was fine.
Too many fucking similarities, bro.
Yeah, across cultures.
That must be true.
So now you're thinking it might be true.
It must be true, bro.
I don't think it's true.
You don't think it's true?
Well, I've been whistling at night my whole life.
Who knows, man?
Maybe I've got ghosts behind me right now.
Hey, man. what did they say in Jackie Chan Adventures? You're more cool fanito.
You're more cool fanito.
You're more cool fanito.
You need the talisman. Yeah. Bang it on me.
Shouts to anybody who used to watch Jackie Chan Adventures.
That film was lit.
It was a cartoon, bro.
Cartoon. That
Jackie
show.
Chan Adventures.
It was lit, man.
Best fucking show. Yeah. So what about then? Other things that you know your parents might have told you. I'm trying to think what else. Kneeling down whilst drinking or eating. You ever heard that?
I've never heard that one.
Okay, so
go on.
So kneeling down whilst you drink or eat symbolizes that your parents are dead.
Okay.
Because normally I think there's some sort of ceremony that we're kneeling down and you know sipping on tea or something.
Yeah.
When someone passes away. So
kind of like you're praying. Kind of thing to them.
So my mum would always like, if I try to crouch down and eat the rice and watch TV, she would just pow.
Yeah.
Like, stop kneeling.
Crazy.
Am I dead? I'm just like, what?
Where is this coming from? I'm just eating my dinner.
You know, man, as a 6, 7, 8 year old, you're just like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Yeah.
And then there's what else is there?
So
we've had some crazy fucking.
We've had one where you're never allowed to give someone a clock.
Oh my fucking word!
Never allowed to buy anyone a watch or a clock.
This fucking pisses me off.
Anything with time. Honestly,
because it means
non-Asian guys, girls, if you're ever getting a present for an Asian person, never a clock or a watch.
What does it mean?
It just means you're about to die.
Your time
is
up.
Your time is up and your time is running out.
Because when you buy someone a clock, you see the imagery.
Yeah,
it's all about the imagery.
Yeah.
So the other one is that's similar to that is you can't buy people shoes. Like your significant other shoes.
Yeah.
If you buy your significant other shoes,
because like they're gonna run.
You're gonna
away.
You're giving them the shoes to walk away from you.
Yeah.
It's bare imagery,
crazy,
bro. Bare fucking imagery. So when it comes down to getting people presents, it's fucking pissing me off because I like to buy, trainers is sometimes a good gift or a watch. It's a good gift. So fuck's sake.
But you can't.
You can't. Why?
Well,
because fucking Chinese superstition.
Well, it narrows it down for you. So there's one less thing that you need to think about.
Oh, I'm not.
But
I think that doesn't help me to narrow. It kind of makes it harder for me to see, a solution.
Right. Because you're being limited now.
Yeah.
You see 101 different things, but then you see that clock there. You're like, for fuck's sake.
So what can we really say about our upbringing here as Asians and it's like our parents are fucking liars. Fucking liars. Sorry, mum, I love you. I love you, mum and dad.
That was really aggressive. That was so aggressive.
So, fuck's sake. All them fucking things that man was trying to do, man can't even fucking do them, because of the superstitions and the ghosts and the following the home and the shitting myself at night.
I feel like they just lie to you to make their life easier. But they never ever lied to me about the Tooth Fairy or Father Christmas. No, they didn't want to keep that magic.
Nah, fam. The Tooth Fairy don't exist. That's
Straight
me
up.
putting £1 under there, and I'm buying you those Christmas presents with my hard-earned money.
Up.
You need to know where it come from, not the white man.
I honestly think the Tooth Fairy as a concept is just the weirdest bloody thing.
Yeah.
Like, why are you gonna get money for your tooth?
For losing a tooth.
And I was like, this makes no logical sense. My agent came out and I was just like, this makes no logical sense. How many people lose their teeth at one time, one day, all over the world? And one Tooth Fairy is going to come at night and collect all of them and have enough cash to give to all of them, and in all the different currencies.
Wow, you really went in. And
That was
thought
how
it
I was
out.
thinking when I was in school. I was like, this doesn't make sense. It's illogical. I was like, this is the stupidest thing.
Lamb was clocking on from day, but he believed
Clocking
in
on.
Santa.
Clocking on.
He's like, I ain't got a chimney, but he's getting in here somehow.
Oh yeah, for some reason I believed in Santa. Yo, but you know how all them Christmas stories like feed into you. You buy into the Christmas magic.
Red and Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, that's it.
Yeah, man, Santa Claus used to be green, motherfucker.
That Coca-Cola lorry with that advert.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was driving on the road and I saw that Coca-Cola lorry, I got kind of gassed.
Yeah.
I kind of peed myself a little. I was just
peed yourself.
Whoa, oh shit! It's the red Coca-Cola. Woohoo! And
I need some spare boxes.
well, it was kind of like a magical moment, man.
Yeah.
As much as there is some madness surrounding a Coca-Cola and
But-
whatnot.
I think for us as kids, not believing in the myths was so quick because our parents never played to it.
Nah.
Like you were quick to understand that this was not real
Yeah.
because you woke up Christmas Day and there was fuck all. It was exactly as it was the day before.
Bro, I mean, we bought those presents for each other, really.
Yeah.
Growing up, Christmas wasn't really a big deal. It wasn't a major deal. Celebrations weren't a major big deal.
Yeah.
Chinese New Year was though.
Chinese New Year is lit all the time. Go to your grandma's house,
Pew, pew, money.
bare food,
No.
lobster.
So we conclude that Asian parents, they're fucking liars. So maybe one day we'll be liars. I wonder if Ant's lying to little Tyrone.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, man.
Finish your rice.
Okay. I'm wondering whether I should break this into another section but I wanted to talk about Asian flush. Flush. So you've been talking about Coke and drinking and whatnot, but
Yeah, and it's just getting to that time of year where everyone's going out for Christmas parties.
that's right. It's time for Christmas parties.
and
Time to get a
lot
little
of
bit
booze
liquored
is
up.
flying around. I mean, it's the only time of the year where it's acceptable to be just constantly tipsy. You know?
I mean, you speak for yourself.
Nah, man, it's acceptable. It's acceptable to be slightly just there,
Just there. This entire month.
throughout the whole of the Christmas period. It's acceptable unless you're an alcoholic. Don't do it.
So what have you already been on your Christmas do then?
I've got one tomorrow, but we had like a smaller one last week.
Oh yeah.
We had like a little tab at the pub.
Oh.
And we just
And you
drank.
were drinking it up.
yeah.
So do you get Asian flush when you drink then?
Do you know, weirdly enough,
Mm.
I don't get Asian flush,
Oh,
which
shit.
I'm really proud of. Like, I love the fact that I don't get Asian flush
See,
because it's so common.
I used to get Asian flush,
Yeah,
but I don't now.
yeah.
So what's happened? Is that like a tolerance thing? Like, because now,
No, I don't think it's a tolerance because I know people that are quite heavy drinkers,
yeah,
but their face will just go red
even a sip.
even after one drink, and then they'll just keep drinking the whole night, and they'll be fine, but they just don't look fine.
Yeah, but I got Asian flush back in the day. So where's it gone now?
I don't know.
Is
I don't know.
Is that like, have I mutated?
Maybe your genes just got stronger.
Yeah, I thought it was just a case of like, if you drink enough, then you'll plow through it.
Maybe.
And like, fuck Asian flush. Ah!
Just go away.
Super Saiyan 2.
Your skin cells just get stronger.
Because obviously people who do get Asian flush, I feel like they might have a little bit of a harder time sometimes at
Yeah.
these Christmas dues.
I feel for him
Yeah,
because it's like
'cause you'll get ripped into.
You might want to drink,
Mm.
but you're just so self-conscious after one drink. You just go completely red, and it's like, oh, everyone's gonna look at me as if I'm proper drunk, but I'm not. So
Yeah.
I feel for them.
It's mad that there's a term for it as well. Like,
Yeah.
because other ethnicities don't really get it.
No.
No.
You
You can't really see it in black people. You can't really see it in brown people.
Nah.
You could see it in white people.
Yeah. If they're really pale, and I have seen Asian flush in white people.
I mean, obviously, yeah. When you see people drink enough as well, they get flushed. But it's weird, isn't it? It's a weird concept.
Yeah.
And why it only happens to fucking Asians?
I don't know, man.
God was like, you motherfuckers, you gonna drink a lot. I'm gonna make you red. And why is he American? But it's a weird thing. Like, why have I grown out of it? And then obviously I think that Asian flush is such a major thing as well because it's Asians are heavy drinkers, bro. In China, They're mad heavy.
Asian people
drinking.
love to drink.
I mean, yeah, Japanese people love to drink, like the businessmen after work. Koreans love to have a piss up. Chinese people, all of their like heavy business meetings. Like when you're trying to, you're taking out your client. You have to drink with them, and it's all about face.
Yeah.
And
see, I've seen this on shows with the whole Chinese thing, and then you have to match what your client is drinking or the other person is drinking every step of the way, even if you're absolutely smashed.
That's it.
You need to keep up a level.
That's what I'm saying.
You need to keep up with them.
There's a massive drinking culture across Asia, and we're the ones with the Asian flush.
Yeah, it's weird. But I suppose if you're over there and the majority of people have Asian flush, then you can it's kind of just accepted. Like that's just a part of the drinking culture.
It's just a normality.
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
not something that's different.
Whereas here, if you're the only one, you obviously stick out.
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean?
I was listening to Nigel Ung's podcast, right?
Yeah.
And him as a person, he wasn't born here in the UK. Well, he was born in Asia, where everybody else,
Malaysia, right?
Yeah, is like him. Everybody looks like him.
Yeah.
So there is no, you're different than me.
Mm-hmm.
It really is like. So we've definitely had to go through a lot more things growing up here.
Yeah.
Coming to terms with our identity and then figuring out how that works in this society.
Exactly, because our normal doesn't fit into the normal that's in the UK.
Yeah, but
it's completely different.
But obviously, if you're born in Asia, you're just like every other Asian person that's there.
It's normal.
So it's fucking normal. So you're worried about different things, and I feel like you can be a lot more confident as well because there's a lot less bullying over like, oh, you got squinty eyes. Everybody's got squinty eyes.
Exactly.
We're all fucking Asian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah.
So
and the fact that like most Asians are short, but if you're short, I mean, on average, you're just normal.
So I'm saying like
I mean?
Asian people who live in Asia, they don't give a shit about Asian flush. It's just something normal to them. Some people go red, some people don't. But here, it's a thing, or anywhere where we're not the majority. Asian flush is a thing.
Yeah.
It's another
but
way
I think,
to segregate man.
Yeah, but it puts people off.
Yeah.
Wanting to drink.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm turning red. I don't want to be the only person turning red.
And then, people be like, oh, look, your tomato.
Yeah.
You're as red as a tomato.
Oh, you're so drunk.
Oh, look at you, Jackie. Oh, look at you. I can't think of any other Chinese
Jenny.
Thing. Jenny. That's a real Chinese thing. A Chris. You're so red. Why are you so red? You just had a sip. Are you really drunk? Oh, I can smell it off of you. But it's a mad thing.
But it's normal. It's like normal to get that. And even if you're not drunk, just keep drinking, mate. It's normal.
I think
you just got to be fuck everyone thinking that I look weird.
Or be like me and just fucking drink through it. Fucking beast through it.
Yeah.
Like I used to be, mad allergic to cats. I got fucking 2 cats here in the house now.
Yeah.
I'm not allergic.
You just built the immune system.
I swear to God. I used to fucking itch all the time. Breathing was a bit difficult.
Yeah.
Now I'm fucking fine.
So maybe that's the moral of the story. Asian flush people, just keep drinking.
Perseverance.
Persevere.
And that is...
Now go get that bottle of tequila.
That's a perfect note to end
down it.
The fucking segment on. Welcome to a new segment. It's very new. We don't know what we're yet going to call this segment, but basically we're going to play another sort of game here where we're going to sift through TripAdvisor, looking for some of our favorite East Asian establishments.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to read through some of the comments and see what we can make of it.
Yeah. We just want to see if, that stereotype of bad service or, what have you not really is true, and really see if that reflects in the reviews.
Or, whether that Chinese food really is shit, or, White Dave doesn't really know how to eat that food. You know what I mean? So let's really get into it. One of the places that was kind of renowned for service, for bad service, renowned for bad
I mean,
service.
notorious.
Yeah.
I mean, in a good way.
In a good way.
It didn't even deter people from going there. Like, if anything,
I know,
it made people flock there
Yeah.
just to see how bad the customer service was.
Well, it was definitely in the 90s more.
Definitely.
And less so now, but Wonggay is the restaurant that we're talking about. It's a Chinese restaurant
Yeah.
in Chinatown in London.
If you live in London, you've probably heard of it. If you're Asian and London, you will most definitely have visited it at least once in your life.
So yeah, well let's read through some comments. This one is from a Paul C, which I'm sure could be Chinese. He could be Chinese. Paul C could be a Chung, could be a Chang, could be a Chu,
Could be a Callum.
a Paul Callum. Paul Callum?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You know a Paul Callum? Anyway, well this comment, I only want to read it because of the title. He went in and he fucking did it. It's titled, "If Loving You Is Wong."
If loving you is Wong.
Yeah, because Wong gay in it.
Right.
Because Wong gay, and then
so
wrong.
clever. so clever.
Disclaimer: I have been dining on and off at the Gay since the late 60s, when it was a byword for mostly authentic Chinese food and wholly abrasive staff. They used to yell at the Guilos to go upstairs when you got there. The upstairs staff would yell at you to go back downstairs.
I love how they know like what Guilo is.
Yeah.
And they're actually like,
I think
it's acceptable
for
them
that
to be shouted
this
at.
is actually a white person. You might be right. I think this is Paul Callum.
I Paul Callum. There we go.
Okay, I'm gonna actually try and look for a Chinese person's comment, because I would love to see what a Chinese person has to say about
All right.
Chinese.
Well, whilst you're
establishment.
looking, I've got another one. Not Asian, from an Emily Dennis.
Okay.
She basically perfectly sums up Wongay. And then she goes, "Why would you come to Wongay and then complain about the rude customer service? That's what it's famous for. Looks comparable to a public toilet from the outside, but that just means it deters the uninformed tourists.
The uninformed, yes.
Best Chinese food I have ever eaten. Boom.
Fucking amazing. That's
it. Shit customer service. It looks horrible, but go in there. You're gonna have the best Chinese.
Best time of your life. And that was from a white person though. That's shocking. They know about it. They know about the.
It was on Evening Standard. Is how famous it was.
Oh yeah.
Rude customer service.
It was.
I've got another one by RS. Got 2 stars.
Mm.
Honestly, amongst the worst service you can expect at a restaurant, it's the most consistent thing about the restaurant. The food is cheap but very average, and really not worth the poor and very rude service. Bro, you're just not living the Wongay experience. You just need to embrace it.
You know what we go for Wongay for is to eat quick and get the fuck out quick.
Exactly, and it's cheap.
Yeah,
it's cheap and tasty.
In Chinatown, in central London.
Exactly.
Very,
bro, you just need to embrace it. RS, sorry.
Raymond Y, very rude staff.
I don't think the guy's got the memo.
These people just don't know about anybody who's rated it 1 star. Just does not know about Wongay's ethos.
Exactly.
Like what they're all about. They're all about the quick, rude service, get you in, get you out.
And they're just straight up honest. They don't want to treat you nice. They just want to make sure you eat.
Just get the fuck out.
That is it. Just eat, give us your money and go.
There you go. What else? I'm trying to find an Oriental, but it seems that Orientals don't really like to.
I think Orientals, they're too good to be posting a review on Google,
Sorry, Orientals, that term is gone now, isn't it?
We kind of switch between Oriental, Asian, and yellow. I think we're just as confused as everyone else.
We are just as confused. Where else? There was another one from a Chinese person I saw a moment ago. I'll see if I can pull it back up.
I've got another 1 star from a guy called Faris. Looking for awful food combined with poor customer service? You have come to the right place. Enjoy.
I think that this person is definitely Chinese. The name is Regular La.
Regular La.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So 4 stars.
Or he's just a La.
It's somebody called L-A-H.
I know a Jimmy La. It was just L-A.
Ah. Well, that's still Oriental. So or
yeah,
yellow.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure.
So this person knows the deal. No frill restaurant. You get a pot of Chinese tea as soon as you sit down. The waiter, waitress will be in front of you to take your order straight away, and the dishes will arrive pretty quick, and you pay at the counter.
What more do you want?
4 stars.
What more do you want? Even if they're rude,
It's perfect.
you sit down and you get a cup of tea. Like, rah.
These people are in the know, And it seems
how many bougie restaurants have I gone to and they try and be so nice to me, but it takes 5 minutes for me to get a glass of water.
It takes
Sometimes I have to ask for the tap water.
forever.
You come into Wongay, they give you the tea straight away, even if they're rude. So what? Come on, come on, guys.
I'm not sure.
Come on.
I'm not
this
sure.
place is an institution.
This is spelled one as in WON,
Yeah,
and then Kai, KAI.
definite Asian.
Best Chinese I have ever been to.
Yeah.
5 stars.
Can we go back to his name, Wan Kai?
Yeah.
It kind of feels like that name that you'd have on Asian Avenue.
Yeah.
You know, or like that was their old school MSN email.
Or maybe it's his way of sounding more Asian, but really he means one guy.
One guy.
He just said it with
one
a
guy.
Chinese, he said it with a fucking Chinese accent.
One guy.
I'm just one guy.
I'm just one guy. Great pun if that's true.
So yeah, Wongay, if you know, they're all about the quick service. Although I guess they have really toned it down a little bit now.
Yeah.
But back in the 90s, Wongay
you used to get shouted at, man.
renowned for
shouted at.
quick service. Get the food.
Bang.
It's decently priced. It's big portion. You're in, you're out.
You get free tea.
Yeah, man.
Come on, no customer service.
And to all you other people there expecting brilliant service, go somewhere else where it's in the price.
That is it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Go to that fucking Goodman's.
Yeah, we don't want you there.
Yeah, man.
We don't want you there.
Don't ruin our favorite establishments where we don't even want to talk to the waiters.
We don't want these bougie.
We just want to just order our gulu gay or gong chang or and then just fucking sit there.
Bang.
Mash it down in 5 minutes and fuck off.
Exactly.
And that's it.
Perfect for a night out, you know? You've just gone raving, you've gone clubbing, need somewhere to eat. Bang, Wongay. Bang, get in there.
I think, if it's that time, we'll be going to 1997. We go 97.
Well, you wouldn't go to Wongay?
I think if after we go clubbing.
Is it closed?
Yeah. I
Oh,
think
it's closed.
So we go to 97.
All right, if you want to go before a rave, hit up Wongay.
Yeah, Wongay. But then after, like 3 a.m., then it's
9-7.
9-7. Man.
Yeah, queue outside.
Man, so
we got all the spots in Chinatown. Hit us up, bro.
That's the end of this segment. We don't know what it's called yet. Maybe we'll get back to you with a name.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
Bang bang.
Yo, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Respect the Mic podcast. We're ever so grateful for you tuning in and listening to us ramble on for another 45 to an hour. Yeah, I mean, we managed to get through this episode. My mouth is feeling a bit funky now. I'm not sure how, whether my stitches are coming out in my wisdom tooth. It's a bit mad right now. So we're going to wrap this shit up.
Yeah, man.
What else was there have we got anything to plug?
Got anything to plug? Or just our normal Instas and our social medias or whatever else?
When this is out, this is going to be out next week. But we on the 20, if you're in Shoreditch, on the 21st and the 22nd, check out Le Soy. We'll be there opening a new menu. We got some savory foods, and then we've got our drink items as well, hot or cold.
Yeah, banging.
Super, super delicious. We're switching it up a little bit to get.
What's the menu?
There's
like tofu fries.
Yeah, tofu fries. Yeah. So they're like normal tofu. We batter it, deep fry it, and then it's like you ever had salt and pepper squid? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, but with tofu instead.
Oh, that actually sounds delicious.
And then there's like falafel. It's kind of like falafel. It has that kind of consistency.
Right.
It's made out of tofu and other things that are chucked into it.
And it's in like a little wrap.
And we make it into a little lettuce wrap, or you can make it into a fajita wrap type situation. And man, come and check us out in Shoreditch.
That's it. Just in time for Christmas.
Boiler House. And then you can hit us up on the socials. You can find me, Michael H. Trung.
Ah, you fudged up.
Oh, fuck you, lad. Finally, 18 episodes in. Michael H. Truong on Instagram, on Twitter. I'm even on TikTok now as well. I don't know how that's going. I'm just
shameful.
I'm just exploring avenues. And you can find Lamb.
My 8-year-old niece is on TikTok.
You can find Lamb at 8-year-old niece TikTok.
You can find me on Instagram at Hong Mike Lamb and on Twitter _Famalam.
Whew. Bang. We did it. We did it.
Don't forget our actual Instagram page, the Respect the Mic Pod.
Respect the Mic Pod. And then if you want to email us any questions, it's respectthemicrophone@gmail.com. And YouTube comments. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please go and leave a 5-star review. It helps us to grow. We want to grow bigger out there, get more listeners, get more people involved. And we can't do that unless more people are listening, because it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. That pretty much is it. We're filming another episode next week, so stay tuned for that one. Thank you ever so much. Peace the mother bitch the fucking out.
Bless.
Bye.